Right, so it's only 4 days to go until the big vote on Labor's voice. But I've got to show you something that might help explain why Labor has been hiding Indigenous Australians Minister Linda Burney in these last critical days of the campaign. How often has Burney told us that this voice, this Aboriginal-only advisory parliament, is a generous offer, a hand of friendship, something that would actually unite us? Well, the poll suggests that most Australians don't believe a word of that, and no wonder, because let me now show you the end of a documentary that SBS ran the other day about Aboriginal artist and activist Richard Bell. It's a documentary by activist and academic Larissa Beerant, who identifies as Aboriginal, and it ends the film with Burney and other Aboriginal activists not being very uniting at all.
You know, James Cook planted the flag down on Possession Island. So that's all he claimed as far as I'm concerned. So everybody should be just shifted there, and then they can apply, you know, for a passport if they want. They can all move to Possession Island, but just go there. You can go now.
You can go now.
You can go now.
You can go now.
Go now.
Are you still here?
You can go now.
You can go now.
Off.
Joining me is the Tuesday panel, Stephanie Bastiaan, Research Fellow at the Women's Forum Australia, and Will Kingston, host of Australiana, a weekly podcast from The Spectator on politics and culture. Stephanie, why would Burney have agreed to say something so stupid?
Look, I think this campaign it's been led by elites, but it's run by radicals, and Lisa is part of that. And what we've seen throughout this campaign is it started off with trying to convince voters. They've then gone and accused the No campaign of misinformation, but it's almost been a self-fulfilling prophecy. They're the ones that have continuously misled. They haven't been direct about the fact that there's a treaty to follow. Even basic facts like you know, how many pages in the Uluru Statement, everything, one after another, has been misinformation and disinformation. That hasn't worked. People have grown increasingly mistrustful of what's going on. And so now they're resorting to threats and name calling, and that's exactly what we're seeing. It's insult. And the more they do this, the more people are just pushing away and saying, no, this is not about uniting Australia. This is about insulting our intelligence and demanding that we succumb to what these elites want.